Mindbender Supreme. A little more Mindbender Supreme than Malcolm Lovejoy today. Spreading thoughts, sharing truth, inspiring ideas, and opening my heart. There's not much more else to it. This is the way that I really need to be sharing information, so c'est voilà. So, a few things happened lately that I really wanted to touch on. I don't know who feels the same. I just want to put this out there. I'd really like to say something about Cardi B because I've had an interesting roller coaster experience with Cardi B lately. I love, obviously, if you know anything about me, you know that I love women, I love sex, I love hip hop. I love when women are empowered. I love dope rhymes. Period. I love sexy music, etc., etc. So Cardi B comes along. I never watched Love and Hip Hop. I've never seen that show, even though I'm kind of the embodiment of love and hip hop. And if they ever do a Love and Hip Hop in Toronto, yeah. But anyways, the point is, Cardi B, Love and Hip Hop. She's a stripper, doing her thing, hustler, entertainer, moneymaker, grinder, doing her thing, boom, boom, boom. And she's success. Cardi B, I'm happy for you. Word up. Came up, drops Bodak Yellow. Song is a total fucking chomp, chew, steal, snatch, jack of another man's flow and style and such and such. So I wasn't feeling Cardi last summer. I'm like, yo, I don't feel people who steal rap records like this. Like, I come from a hip hop school where you had to come up with your own shit. Like, enough where, like, okay, you might have made a record, but I'm not crediting you for the success of the record because it's not really your idea. So whatever. It's Cardi had the hit of the summer last year. That was pretty much official to a degree. Like, it wasn't the best song of the summer, but it was like the biggest. So yeah, fast forward, the disappointingly kind of not too romantic and public spectacle-y fiance ring engagement situation with Offset from Migos. And Cardi looked really happy, but it looked really like more of a public spectacle than a genuine wedding engagement. So that happens. Word in the news is, Offset's already cheating on her a couple times. There's rumors that she's pregnant. We all know that she's actually pregnant, but it got confirmed on SNL last night where she rocked it. But so this is all before her debut album, which is pretty interesting and stunning. But the hype is building. We're all getting there, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not really feeling Cardi because I don't rate her as an MC. Like, I need to hear 10 bangers. I need to hear a bunch of rap songs. I saw her on the award show with Bruno Mars doing that In Living Color tribute thingy thing, and I was like, yo, well, dropping a little Hot 16 here and there doesn't really cement you as a rapper to me. Like, you're an entertainer, you're a modern public celebrity, yes, but are you an MC? Not to me. Like, I come from the Lauryn Hill, Raw Digga school. I come from those days, like real spitters. Queen Latifah, MC Light, Lady Heroin, Jean Grey, Bahamadia, names like that, like MCs who drop flows, ideas, thoughts, killed shit. So, but yeah, I'm saying all this to say, like, I was like, I'm not feeling Cardi. Like, Cardi is no Foxy. Cardi is no Remy. Cardi is no Little Kim. So, and I was like, I'm not feeling her until she drops a fucking banger. That's her and her alone, and it's not anybody else stealing shit, and it's not 21 Savage on this. Like, I didn't really like that song much either. Bartier, Cardi, or whatever. So then we come to Be Careful. Be Careful drops, and it's a bop. It's a bop. It's a fucking banger. I don't care. I like Be Careful. I liked it. It was real. It was honest. There was truth. Like it was fresh. It was everything I wanted. It was like, yo, she's flowing. She's very important things that I'd like to point out about why Be Careful is a good song in 2018. I hear Cardi B rapping in Cardi B's own voice. I don't hear Cardi B doing wannabe hybrid of Nicki Minaj and SZA or insert or Rhapsody or insert hottest latest female phenomenon or a whole bunch of people that I really don't give a fuck about that are like really, really temporary artists these days. So Cardi B sounds like Cardi. The beat is pretty fresh. It's just new. It's just a little boppy, little jammy mood. It's just good music. It's got its own signature and fingerprint. And she's telling her truth. It's her story. You can tell that it's her situation, her relationships, and stuff that she's gone through, her insights, and like it's stuff that you know that she's experienced. But I spend one day enjoying Be Careful, and it's a jam, and I'm like enjoying it, and it's all good, you know? Yeah. I really enjoyed Cardi B as a wonderful MC for 24 hours.
I wanna get married like the Curry, Steph and Aisha shit, but we more like Belly, Tommy and Keisha shit. Gave you TLC, you wanna creep and shit. Poured out my whole heart to a piece of shit.
Man, I thought I would have learned my lesson though. One day later, I was hating on Cardi for, not hating, I was critical of Cardi for 9 or 10 months. And then I spend one day enjoying her new record. And then the album drops. And Invasion of Privacy comes out. It's like, word, dope. The next day, I find a post by somebody, because you know this internet age and this information age is cutthroat with the truth. And cutthroat with the illusions too. Homie breaks down, there's somebody on a website that I'm on, and this guy breaks down each song Cardi copied on the whole album. Breaks down every single track where somebody on Cardi B's team put together some music. And it was pretty, I went through the list and I was like, yo, because I'm not like hard on the new shit. Like I don't keep up to it like the way I used to. I got porn to make. Like I'm not like, look at what Fabulous is doing. Am I really gonna pay attention to fucking some of these new school rappers like Lil Xan? I don't even want to say half of these fools' names, disrespecting gods and kings and running their mouth and making some bullshit tracks. Like fuck you. Like I don't got no fucking time for no fucking Post Malone. Fuck off. Ain't talking about reality or this world or the facts or fuck off. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm just vaguely aware of Cardi, and so I'm just list a couple of the influences that I've been informed that this album is taking from, because I listened to the album and I was like, yo, this shit's banging. Beats are solid, rhymes are solid, and yeah, I did got porn to make. I make porn, Malcolm Lovejoy. Check it out. But yeah. So Cardi B, I'm gonna list off a couple of the influences that I've been discovered that are on her album. And this intro was, I didn't know because I didn't listen to a lot of Meek Mill, but Meek Mill Dreams and Nightmares apparently is the inspiration for this Get Up 10. Migos is obviously writing and has inspiration on it. Offset's got his fingerprints all over it. And Partisan was the cat, I think. Yeah, Partisan is the cat that was exposed on Instagram for doing the original version of Be Careful. And that's when I was a little like, oh God, ghostwriting situation. Here we go again. But that's how shit goes in these days. Like, I don't know, like Royce the 5'9" is writing his shit, obviously. But like, some cats really aren't. So And Drake's got his teams now. People are talking about Drake's writing teams, and like I don't really put Drake in the same category because Drake is a content creator, and if a man writes 5 or 6 albums and projects and mixtapes by himself, and then on his 7th album starts to think about getting a couple other people to create with him, I'm not too critical about that situation. I'm not going to say, oh, this man's a fraud, Drake is fake and whack. Nah, bruh, slow the fuck down. People putting Drake in some category like he's a fraud, like Puff Daddy. Like, Puff Daddy didn't write, Dr. Dre didn't write. These guys pay people to write for them. I love Still Dre. That was a great song. Everybody knows. You can hear Jay-Z's flow in Still Dre. There's many songs where Dr. Dre is rhyming, and you can hear Eminem's flow, obviously, and Forget About Dre, or you can hear Snoop's flow and stuff that Dre has done, like, you know, deep cover. So, like, I'm not going to criticize certain people, but you just have to have a nuanced ear and gotta be particular about how you criticize these people. So to Cardi, I spent one day jamming to Be Careful, and then I'm like, yo, like, I find this post on the internet and it's listing all the people on the team who wrote all the stuff, and it was just shocking to me. It's like I didn't rate Cardi like you know, I don't know, like a Rhapsody or a Jean Grey or a Raw Digga. I love Raw Digga. And Lauryn Hill. Those are like, Lauryn Hill is like a microphone beast rapper. Like, smash most humans. Men, female, trans, I don't care what you are. Lauryn Hill is a better vocalist, singer, and rapper than most people. But, so Cardi comes out and she's already gold. It's, you know, first weekend. It's already gold. It's a success. It's gonna do great. It's here. It's the Cardi era is here. It's a real thing. But like, my critical discussion about this is really just knowing like how much of it is her and how much of it is her team and her theft of Meek Mill's ideas and Partisan and this other cat, Jaren Benton, who apparently put together Moneybag, and yeah, Jaren Benton has a song called Moneybag on the internet, and hey, Cardi B also ironically has a song called Moneybag on her album, and there's parallels to be heard. There's also another song. She steals something from Tommy Genesis, who has a song called Tommy, and I found that interesting because you can totally hear the parallels. And yeah, and then there's a little bit of Nicki Minaj theft in there too, and Young M.A. So yeah, I just, you know, I listened to Cardi's album. It's pretty dope. You know, the stories are real. Like, the context and the content is actual. Like, you can hear her life story in it. But like, the flows and putting things together and like some of the ideas is just like, is this you? Like this is pretty clever songwriting for somebody who's never written songs. Like, it's pretty good. And turns out she's not writing any songs. So it is what it is. I'm not even really criticizing her. She's successful. Some people are gonna love it. Some people are like, oh, who gives a fuck who wrote it? This song's bang. Whatever. The songs do sound good. But I just like to know the truth. I fucking like the truth, you know? You ever heard of the truth? I don't know. Is it interesting to you, the truth? Or does it not matter? Is it all about what it looks like? Is it all internet image? I'm not a person that's all about internet image. I will enjoy the image, but I will also look at what created the image and the elements behind that. So the thing is, the second verse is really dope. Like, there's so many ill lines in it. Can't be too critical of it, even if I know. I consider her like a Puff Daddy, but she's like a Puff Daddy. She's an entertainer. She's a personality. But she ain't no rapper, MC.
I was here here before all of this. Guess you acting out now. You got
an audience.
Tell me where your mind is. Drop a pin. What's the coordinates? You might have a fortune, but you lose me. You still gonna be misfortunate. Ha! Tell me.
And what the fuck is up with that? Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Yo, I gotta stop right there. The sluts got you this fucked up in the head. Yo, you were a stripper, Cardi B. Like, please, dead the slut shaming. The first verse she's calling putas, chilling poolside. I'm like, yo, what? You're a stripper. You were a stripper, I mean. How are you going to disrespect a sexual woman? That just doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm going to let the song run out because the rest of the lines in the song are fucking dope. And it cuts to the heart and it taps into the emotional malaise that so many young women and people are feeling in the modern world today just because relationships are so problematic and people have issues being honest and sexual and open. So she speaks on it. And as somebody said, Cardi made a song listing everything almost every woman wanted to say to every man. It's like pretty, the lines coming up after this are pretty much a huge encapsulation of that. And I fucks with it.
She don't even know your middle name.
Watch it, cause she might steal your chain.
You don't want someone who love you instead? I guess not though.
It's plain disrespect. You nothing like the nigga I met. Talk to me crazy and you quick to forget. You even got me tripping. You got me looking in the mirror different. Thinking I'm flawed because you're inconsistent. Between a rock and a hard place, the mud and the dirt. It's gon' hurt you to hate you, but loving you's worse. Thoughts so rough, they started switching it up. Thinks you need to be like you, so I cannot give a fuck. Someone else, I wish these feelings could melt. Cause you don't care about a thing except your motherfucking self. You make me sick. Ow! So many dudes are like, oh god, cut that record off, don't play it in the club. They're just looking around like, I'm gonna go to the bar, get a drink. Guys are like, oh god, Cardi smashed me. Offset. Offset's like, oh god, oh god. Well, she said it in the record, be careful. But yeah, so it's good, it's fun. I'm talking about modern relationships. Life is wild, and you know, it's just what can you say about these days and times? Emotions and sexuality and love it's in a really weird place, and I don't know if too many people want to be honest about how disappointed they get and how much ghosting is happening and how much fabrication and fraudulence is happening on social media and with dating apps and all that stuff. Like, are you really seeing and feeling and finding the real person that you see and read and hear about? Like, or are you just like compensating the cognitive dissonance that you experience when somebody is projecting an image that they are not manifesting when you meet them finally? This is me. Hi, I'm Mindbender, Addie Stewart, Malcolm Lovejoy, and I don't hide shit. I just love you. Peace to Cardi. I'm just gonna jam on this out.
Your life, of course, but I hope you get what you're dying for.
Be careful with me.
Do you know what you're doing?
Whose feelings that you hurting and bruising? You gon' get the whole world, but is this with the girl that you lose? And be careful with me. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Yeah, it's not a threat, it's a warning. Be careful.
It's good music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go listen to something else next.
Be careful with me.
I love you.